Alrighty, hello. I have got crowd control ready to blow up the colony that was created last week. So, those astute observers may wonder, crazy, where have you been? Well, you see, on my Discord server, I post my schedule and I need to find another spot, I'm sure. But I'm streaming today and then Friday for those unaware. Since I was quite busy this week, so I had a very lax schedule. But we got some fun little stuff. Since, of course, I'm reading a visual novel on Friday because I figured I'd try to incorporate one a week. And even if I don't read an entire one, I can at least read part of one so that somebody, if they're interested in it, can pick it up and read it themselves. But I'm just trying to get into things and spread a few stories, you know? That being said, today, let's go ahead and swap. Where is Rimworld? There's Rimworld. This is what we got. So far, we are leaving off with a dead person. We've got a pretty decent colony going right now. And I only have 2 entrances so far. I probably need to turn like this section over here into an entrance. That wouldn't be a terrible idea personally, if you ask me, but I've got a lot to work with, a lot of room. It looks like there was a landing pad here at some point, so might be able to use that for something. But as far as things go, I think I've got a really good start going. So with that being said, let's go ahead and toggle this on. And let's get things started. So for anybody who is unaware, maybe just popping in, here's what we're working with. I decided I was going to isolate myself so I couldn't make things easy by just trading with people. So I am on an island in the middle of nowhere with nothing to really trade with. Granted, people can still attack me plenty because they love doing that. Who would have thought that there were plenty of people to go after me? But hey, it's fine. All right. Forgot about the music. It's fine. Scuff stream. It's what I do. That's what we got going so far. And it's what we're working with. So if I remember correctly, I was building a barracks. I need to protect this little thing right here for a quest. And our food situation was looking really good. Are these, yeah, okay, apparently I have Muffalo. I don't know when I got Muffalo, but I'm happy to have Muffalo because that's free stuff for clothes. I've got 2 people who I could use as slaves or colonists if I feel like it. Let's see, what do you do? You can mine and you can build, but you also have pretty good melee. I could use you as a front lines pawn. I'd be okay with that. You're unwaveringly loyal though. That's a problem. Okay, that's fine. Unwavering or not, you can still be dealt with. You... Okay, you must have been like a wild person or something because there's nothing I can really do for you. But the bright side is your organs are useful. Wait, nope. No war crimes. No, not this stream. I'm not supposed to commit war crimes. Stop it, crazy. That's the thing you said you weren't going to do. No war crimes. I'm going to try and have one stream where I don't commit war crimes. One stream, damn it, just have one stream. Can you have one stream without committing war crimes? Oh, man. Okay, how many electronics do I have? Okay, I've got a good bit of components. I've got this built out, so my wind turbine is looking good. I could probably go ahead and start making another farm. Let's see, do I have anything nice here? It's all green. Ooh, we got some really green stuff over here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna expand this, and we're gonna turn this into a heel root farm. If anybody can plant it, that is, but that's the plan. The coins haven't been touched. What do you mean? Did the coins change? Should I be worried? What happened to the coins? There's like it could be like 50-50. Either the coins, I'm not sure what happened to the coins. I haven't touched them. Why? What's different? What's different, Hick? Tell me all about it. I'm sure I didn't break anything, at least. That's a bright side. I didn't break anything. Things may be lower. I'm still not sure, but maybe it's a good thing, you know? Maybe. I hope. Okay, so this person I should probably go ahead and bury. This person has... I thought it was 250 free. Huh. You know what? Hold on. We're going to pause everything for a moment. Let me look at this. I'm going to double check. Skip. Skip. Stop it. Bad crowd control. Smack. Smack. Let's see. Coins. Free coins. Huh. It really is 50, isn't it? You know what? Hold on. Let's go ahead and stop the session for a second. And let's fix that. How much is the max? I think it was like 250 originally. Right? I believe it was. Maybe it'll work now? Maybe. There. We should be better now. I don't know if you can reclaim them or not, though. If not, it is now 250, or it should be 250. Should be. Keyword. I'm not sure. On the bright side, you should be able to claim everything through... Let me see. Yeah, you can still burn your points at least. That's something. You can still burn your points on coins, so it's fine. I still have that at a good rate. Right, I was supposed to be collecting these. So let's go ahead and collect all of these. I don't think I need to really mess with the steel chunks. There's a minigun out here for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and take these. And you. And then we can just kind of continue moving all the chunks here. Perfect. And this is steel node, so I'm okay with that. Why do we have a dough? I don't know why we have a dough, but we have a dough. Okay. And as for the coins, I don't know if they were lowered via crowd control lowering it themselves because I stopped paying for it for a while. Okay, well, it's okay. You have plenty of points. You're here all the time. I'm sure that you'll be able to get all the coins you need from that. Plus, I think it refreshes every 30 minutes? Maybe? Possibly? Not 100% sure, but I think that's how it works. I don't do crowd control often enough, so I'm still trying to remember things. Okay, why are you upset? You need death rest. You know what? That's fair. Which one are you? Underworld? You go ahead and death rest. Do your thing. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in the meantime. Right? 4 days of it too, so it's fine. Because I think the worst thing that you do is, yeah, just researching and shooting. So I'm not worried. As for the mechanoid, where is that? There you are. Hey, buddy. You should just, yeah, just... Oh. Okay, well, maybe we'll just go do your own thing and do something. A caravan? Oh, I like caravans. Exotic goods, too. So, do we have somebody who can talk to people? You can talk to people. You're pretty good at talking to people. You're better at talking. You're even better at talking to people. Do we have anybody that can beat an 11? We got a 10. Okay, you it is. Go talk with them. This is why I need a door here. Because it's a bit of a walk, but it's also an opening that we don't need, so I'm not 100% on doing that. We could, don't need to though. Okay. I don't think I really need any of this. So I'm just gonna take that, sell it, because I don't really care for ironwood. I mean, it's a thing, but I don't need it. As for everything else... Oh, we have a housekeeper cat. You know what? That's solid. I'll keep that. We don't need mounts because we don't have anywhere to go with them. I'll just take a little bit of extra money from it. It'll be fine. You know what? Just to make sure that everybody has something to do, let's go ahead and set this up to just chop. It's always good to keep everybody busy, you know? And if we chop all the wood in here, then we'll also have excess wood to use. Since we're always going to need more wood, I'm sure. And we still have a lot of wood, honestly. Wouldn't mind having some plain leather, though. Where can I... What around here can give me plain leather? Squirrels, probably. I don't really need meat right now, though. That's a problem. It's like, I could, but don't need to. That's like the best description I can... I could, but do I need to? No. No, I do not. I will go ahead and just harvest all the stuff that's in the area, though, because that's not going to hurt. Having some free stuff is fine. Personally, I'm okay with it. I do probably need to figure out what to do with this section right here, though. And now that I've got a nice little walled-off area, we've got a prison set up. Well, I say prison. This is a singular cell, but it's my preferred prison. But you know, let's put another door there. Now we can have another cell and not be as much of a monster. And we can even, honestly, I think I just want to make a granite bed so they get sleep slower. And this can be reinstalled here. Oh wait, that's a slave bed. It's calling us bed now. I thought it was a prison. Oops. Little did I know. I'm pretty sure the person that I had as a slave is actually... Yeah, I think they died. Yeah, I don't see them on my roster. I don't know how, but they did. I'm just, you know, very, very good at taking care of my property. Should I leave them with dirt floors? It seems kind of rude, but it also seems not the worst. If I had straw, I would do straw. Spaghetti and ground turkey? Okay. That's a solid meal. I can respect that. Thank you for stopping by, Light. And thank you for the alert. Spaghetti and ground turkey. You know, I don't think I've ever actually had turkey with spaghetti. It's always been beef. Now I kind of wonder how it would taste. You've piqued my interest. Okay, well, now that I have reached the point of prisoners, I can just kind of deconstruct all of these and move them to actual cells that aren't right there. And I can probably knock this wall down. Yeah, I'm going to knock that wall down. So let's go ahead and knock down the door, knock down the wall. Is this sandstone? That's sandstone. I don't want a sandstone wall. Well, I guess I could do a sandstone wall, but I really don't think it's proper, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sandstone all of the wall, too, since it seems like that's a thing that can be done right now. Just go ahead and boink, 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 boink. Oh, they are literally collapsing all the... Y'all might want to build some stuff before you destroy all of it. Okay, well... Steel, steel, steel... Just power conduits were destroyed. You know what? I don't care. That's fine. I am not going to complain that the power conduits were broken. They can be replaced. That's fine. And then this over here can be destroyed on top of mining out this last little bit, and then I can have access to this corner. Then I just deconstruct all of this. Build a copy. Am I missing sandstone? Do I need to... Do I need more? Suspend that, make some sandstone, I guess. Do until you have enough. Let's do 600 of that. How much granite do I have? Wait a minute. 1,573. Good God, I have a lot of granite. Well, that's fine. I can go ahead and make some sandstone so I can finish off everything. Sure. Now, let's just go ahead, put this here. And now we'll have another place if we catch another anomaly. I think that's solid. One really, really good thing is whenever you learn skip abduction, and then, which one? Yeah, the chronophagia. You just skip abduct a prisoner, or if you take someone like Mickey over here, they're 56, but they're also a worthless prisoner. But if you have an old pawn yourself, like, say, Underwood, maybe Aaron, they're still kind of young. Let's see, who here is old enough that they could actually... Fluffy might be able to. Sammy, however you say that name. All of them, solid choices. Okay, we got a lot of idle pawns, idle hands. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut all of the flora. That way it looks a little better. That's the only real reason to do this. It's just so that your place looks better, and then you can kind of decide on how you're going to build out everything in here. And that is absolutely going to be my plan. Honestly, I probably don't need to cut all of it. The muffaloes probably need something to eat. No, let's cancel a lot of this. There. I do need to haul all that wood, though. Apparently, we don't have space for it. Well, it never hurts to build a nice little area, and I have a lot of granite, so let's just build a storage shed over here. I'll just build this like this. Door. It can be made out of wood, since this isn't going to be too important. The floor can be made out of concrete. And from there, I can just make a bunch of wood shelves. Let's build 2 here. Let's link the settings of these. And these are going to be strictly for wood. Oh my god. There, wood. Wood is allowed. Just put all the wood in that. That ought to store all the wood that we've gotten so far. As well as make it easier. You died of hypothermia. What? How cold is it? Oh my god, it got cold outside actually. Oh. Are you alright? Are you dying of hypothermia? No, you're fine. Okay. Well, you were a useless prisoner anyways. I'm not worried. Let's see. I believe that I needed to build power conduits over here. And then I can just kind of put them throughout this so that we have light in here. There we go. Much better. I could probably slow it down a little bit, though. Things are kind of stuttering a little bit, and it's kind of getting goofy. Okay, I built some lamps. Build one here, a little bit of light. Everybody has to have one in their room so it's not so dark. Could you imagine just not having a light in your bedroom? That sounds awful. There. It's not the prettiest area. It's more, it's almost akin to barracks, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We live on the rim. We've got a lot of wood. Oh my god. Wait, there's a combat supplier here. Oh. Well, I don't really need anything, honestly, so yeah, that's fine. Yep, y'all can go. All right. And then we just take this and link. There. And then we can just kind of build off of that. Actually, so we can save some space, let's do this. Build it in this style. That didn't save space at all. But you know what? Fine. It's a storage shed. I don't care. And link. There we go. Now we will have a place to store all the excess stuff. A drifter. Should I be concerned about you? Are you one of those weirdo drifters? Body mastery. Huh. Interesting. But you're also depressive, and that could be dangerous. I'll talk to you, sure. What's up, bud? Are you like a metal whore? You're probably a metal whore. That's what I'm assuming. And now we've got a raid. Okay, well, that was not the plan. Let's see what kind of thing we got here. Is it just one? Is it just one of them? Oh, you're just coming at us all by yourself, all by your lonesome. Okay. Well, I have an idea of how to deal with this. Let's go ahead and have the melee pawns, just go throw hands. Because if two melee pawns go and throw hands, I mean, what? You've got a light club. You've got nothing on me. Look at that. Although you do have a melee skill of 10, that is dangerous. And now the Zeus hammer is coming. Oh dear. Hypothermia is not what I was hoping for. They might actually win this fight. Oh no. They were a lot better than I was in the, oh my god. Okay. A 1v2 and they won. That was not what I was expecting here, but okay. How on earth did that happen? Do you have hypothermia? Nah, you're fine. Let's try a shotgun pawn. The fact that that somehow happened is amazing to me on its own. But shotgun pawn should be able to finish this. Imagine getting hit by a Zeus hammer repeatedly and just walking it off. Just walking it off like it was nothing. How many shots does this person... What are you made of? Holy hell. What kind of stuff were you made of? Because it was clearly better stuff than these two. Oh my god. Oh, hey, look, it was Bunny who died. Oh dear. Well, I'm not sure how that happened the way it did, but mother of God. That certainly happened. Okay. A grand edifice. Well, that doesn't look like it would be that hard to do. I could take the honor and get a knight. Harmonizer I don't want. I will try the honor. Who do I want to be a knight? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. And then we got Caleb and Fluffy. Okay. Understood. You know, we can make this into like a 2-seater. It'll be fine. Uninstall this one. And let's uninstall, not deconstruct. And then this one can be built. And it was Fluffy and Caleb, I believe. So, where's Fluffy and Caleb? There. That'll save us some bed space, too. So that's even better. Well, I can't help you because Bunny just happened to not be very good at fighting, it seems. Or I guess the better thing is the other person was a lot better at fighting. A melee skill of 10 beat somebody... A melee skill of 10 with a light club beat a Zeus hammer and a knife. So not only were they shanked a bunch of times, they were hit with a Zeus... Oh. You're hostile now, I see. Do you have any weapons on you? No? Okay. You're probably not gonna be a problem, right? Let's just get all the pawns who I gave weapons so far. Take them to just fight. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Everybody who has a gun, go show them why you have a gun. In fact, you're gonna go get a marksman rifle too. Why do so many people not have weapons? Did you drop them? Did I just forget to give you weapons? Perfect! You have a weapon. What are they? They're fighting the Roomba! God damn it! Last time that happened, I turned them into the Roomba. You have a decent shooting skill. Let's give you a bolty too. My Roombas will never survive. Damn, the Roomba, it held its own. I'll give it that. You should probably run. Ooh, if you open the door. You are really bad at running. You know that? Hey, that was easy. Let's see, what do we got here? So you're bleeding out in 7 hours. Actually, you're pretty fast. Let's capture you. If I'm capturing you, where am I putting you? Oh, right. That bed is technically occupied, but not really. Not as occupied as one might think. I guess is the best way to put it. Ooh, it's really cold in here. I need to build like a heater or something. How's the... Okay, we got a little bit of power to work with. Let's build a heater. We'll build a heater here, here, and... Can't build one there. Okay. And here. And then we'll build a vent. I thought I had over-the-wall vents. Oh, well. We'll build 2 vents there. And then we'll build a vent. Why are y'all fighting? You know what? Just get it out your system. It's fine. They're just doing what they believe is right. Does that mean it's true? No. But they're doing it anyways because I cannot stop them. I was not expecting this to get as out of hand as it has, but hey, Death Race is complete. Nice. Now you're a threat. Well, now my Sanguinophage is nice and awake. That's useful. Did you ever get heals? You did. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Okay. So now we've got all this being taken care of. That's good. What else we got? Oh, man. When is your breakout attempt? 1.8 years, huh? It doesn't sound that bad, at least. Could be better, could be worse. As for this dude, what exactly am I gonna do with you? I could study you. That is. Oh, you're advanced too. Okay, we'll study you, sure. And for advanced, do I even have the ability to? Okay, I will take advanced study for now, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna study off of you. Since I guess the only thing that you have right now is that you just don't really need to be taking care. Oh, I can cut your legs off. Wait, I can't commit war crime, but I want to. Oh, I want to so badly. Hi, Rachel. What's up? Welcome in. I'm definitely not cutting off someone's legs. I'm cutting off their legs. Where are they? I can't cut off their legs because I don't have any medicine. No! Do I have anybody with a high enough planting skill for that? I don't think I do I? That's a 5. Can 5 do that? Yeah, exactly. A typical Wednesday night. It's normal. You can do that. Oh, wait. I don't have allow sowing on. That's why nobody's planted peel root. Makes so much sense. Okay. I was wondering why nobody's been planting heal root. Bed destroyed. Huh. There's plenty of other beds. Hey! I actually needed that bed. It's okay. I'll just put this new bed over here. Yeah, I mean, sure, they're still unburied out here, but it'll be all right. Are you in an extreme break race? What is your problem? There's a lot that's your problem. Oh, you're a mayor. Oh, you probably shouldn't be a mayor. That's a horrible thing to be. Mother of God. Okay. Well, they'll be all right, I'm sure. Everything is fine. I'm sure everything is fine. We'll just casually have them do their own thing, and we're just gonna watch it happen. I'm sure they'll be fine. And I'm getting drowned. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Worst case scenario, I mean, I'm just gonna go coagulate you because we don't really have any meds. And then you can just go, there we go. Oh, you have like 100, 100. Yeah, that's fine. I do not need to. You are still doing it. Look, I need you to stop with all the slicing. It makes things difficult. We're gonna try this again. Go ahead and coagulate everything. There. Now you're not gonna potentially bleed out. They're just over here like, damn it, I hate it when there's a vampire in the colony because now I just can't do anything. And now we have hats. What kind of hats? We have a slice cap, tribal headdress, cloth hood, and another tribal headdress. I'm sure somebody will probably wear them. I really wish that I would have remembered to turn sewing onto the heel root, because I could have removed some legs by now. Look, all I'm saying is prisoners are a lot easier to deal with when they don't have legs. Everybody knows that. You just remove their legs, and then you can freely eat them. You can freely experiment on them, especially this guy. You can just study him. Oh, that's why. You're going through a mental break. That's why I couldn't munch on you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. You still need to be studied, though. You do have some pretty high will. That's understandable. But, again, you don't really need to be messed with. And it probably doesn't help that you just have a random dead body in the cell. You know what? That dead body's for your pleasure. Mine, it's for yours. That's what I'm going to tell myself, at least. A limb replacement. The question is what and who and where. Okay. I think you already had a peg leg. What else we got? I think the glitter link is new? Maybe? That's a bionic arm. I don't know if they had that. So it's either the glitter link or the bionic arm. I'm not sure which one. You can't save the legs, Rachel. Don't you know? That's only for colonists, I think. I don't know. You might be able to. I've never actually tried. So the thing about them is they're depressive and they're in intense pain. So it's really hard to work with them. I need to find a way to get meds. That's like the big thing right now. So if I look around for heel root, there, like that one, then just do that. Harvest all of those. That can be the goal right now. Just harvest all the heel root on the map that I can possibly find. And then take out the legs. Because the most effective way to do things is just take out the legs. I received the thing. Oh! Well, shit. Thank you for... Rachel. Thank you for delivering this person's leg reduction. Because all we do is we install the peg legs. We can give them industrial. Wait, I think I need to go claim them, actually, whenever you give them to me. I think. Oh, no, never mind. They were within the bounds, so they let me keep them, I think. Where are the meds? Maybe? I mean, they're not... Oh, they're right there. The arrow was a little off. Okay. Let's go ahead and peg legify this person. Because this person will probably be an active problem. This one, I'm not sure. No, we're just going to do this. It's fine. Everything is fine. And now they are... Okay, that's... You know what? Cutting off the leg was my goal, and it works. Okay, I am happy with that. We'll just coagulate them. Save some meds. Works for me. You know what? You know what? Maybe I should suspend the surgery until they get a little better. Because if I fail a second surgery, they're probably going to die. I should really find a way to burn these bodies. No, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a nice little burn box somewhere. This could be a perfect burn box, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna build a nice little burn box. Make the door out of... I'll make the door out of granite too. Perfect! And then the floor we can make out of wood. So for anybody who doesn't know about a good burn box, who is still kind of new to Rimworld or doesn't know what it is, basically you take something like a flammable floor like wood, you make walls out of stone, that way they don't catch on fire, and that's where you dump all the dead bodies. That way you don't have to worry about the whole, there's a colonist left unburied, I've seen dead bodies and I'm unhappy. You just dump them all in the burn box. Just make sure you toggle off chunks, keep corpses, and that's where they'll bring all of them. Wait. Oh, sweet, Shaman Merchant. Okay, I believe that you were the one, so let's go say hi. Okay, what can we get rid of? What do we got? Don't need the component. Well, we need the components. Don't want to get rid of them. I do like Go Juice. It's good to keep a little bit of that. I really don't think I need the plasteel. I definitely don't need the ironwood. I never use that stuff. Bandage kits. Bandage kits are basically just... They're like really cheap medicine. They don't really boost anything, but they speed up the process. It's a solid little item. Hay, I will take some hay because I can actually take the hay and put it as flooring for these guys. So let's go ahead and make your flooring in here. There we go. Now it's not gonna be so dirty. Because flagstone, yeah, it's cheap and quick and looks terrible, but straw flooring, that's where it's at. Just really lets the prisoners know their situation, you know? You are just in a horrible, horrible situation right now. It's bad. Okay, you're about halfway healed up. I think that's enough to where we can cut off a second leg. An earthquake. I'm sure it's fine. I do think that we're gonna need to get a hold of some sort of... Actually, hold on. Let me... Oh, I've already got machining and all that. I mean... I could probably make fire foam. Wait, where's the... Oh, I do have geothermal power already. Wait a minute, don't I have one in here? Oh, maybe not. Thought I did. Oh, yeah, it's over here on the beach. I don't want to build there. There's one over here. Doesn't look like there's any of them nearby, though, and that's the real problem. I wish that there was. If there was one nearby, then, I mean... there's... I really wish that there was! I mean, they're somewhat close by, but... I could make a structure there, and then all the caravans go to the friggin' geothermal power thing instead of actually coming somewhat close. I'll consider it. I also need a means to burn that. I should make a machining bench. Yeah, machining table. There. I mean, this looks like a workshop to me. This is a lot of things. Maybe I should make separate buildings now. That doesn't sound like... Oh, there is one in here. Wait a minute. I completely missed it. You know what? That's fine. Of course. No, we'll uninstall these two, and then we'll build extra wall and then remove this. And then we'll just connect all the power. It'll be fine. There. I believe that pop-up was probably because I no longer need to guard the little monument I created. There we go. Now we'll have plenty of power. Look at that. We got all the power we need now. Now that power is no longer an issue, I can probably spread out a bit more too. Do need somebody who can build this though. Your construction's high enough. Go do the thing. Go do the thing. And please don't botch it. That is a lot of materials for you to botch, so please don't do that. Please don't botch it. There we go. Now we got plenty of power. Everything is nice and lit up. So I should probably start making things separated. Question is where? Also, why are these random lights here? And they probably go like in places like here. So we're just gonna go ahead, place the lights down so that people are not so upset. That's a little better now. This person is just having a horrible, horrible day. Poor thing. Okay, now the machining bench is done. I can, you know what, let's make Molotovs. That's fine. That is a solid thing to make. Do I even have a, wait, I don't even know if I have enough cloth for that. And I don't know if I can find somebody to actually, oh, so the peg leg's done. Okay, now we just remove the peg leg. Where is it? We're just going to harvest. I mean, we've got install. Where's remove? There it is. Remove peg leg. That's what we needed. I know it was somewhere around here. Now we can research this person and be fine. There. All better. Now this person has no legs, but they won't throw tantrums and they will be absolutely fine. You can keep your bed. What's wrong with you? Please quit breaking things. You're being a problem. How dare. Yeah, think about what you've done. I need to find a means to making anything fire related, apparently. I mean, I could make a flamer instead. Can I make a normal flamer, maybe? No, I can only make a heavy. Big sad. Let's see. And everything else is kind of eh. That'll be okay. And now people are fighting, and it's, you know what, this is fine. We're fine. We're going to pretend that that fight did not just happen. We're going to enable our pawns and pretend that they aren't extremely violent. Wait, there's a masterwork bow here. I don't know if that masterwork bow was mine or not. It probably was. I don't see any reason why anybody would be walking around with one, but okay. Okay. We still have a lot of wood to work with. And now we've got some idle pawns. I need to figure out what I want to build. Preferably something fiery. So this is tempting, but I need gunsmithing. I'm gonna do that. Oh, sweet! Incendiary launcher, that's actually what I needed. Yeah, go ahead and do gunsmithing. That works. In the meantime, let's go ahead. Do I have, I don't think I have comms. Yeah, let's make comms. Perfect. We'll just put the comms console right here. Nice and easy to get to. Probably just put a trade beacon in here as well. Another good tip. If you can build 2 trade beacons, you absolutely should. It's solid investment. Build one where all of your materials are. Build one outside so that they know where to drop stuff, and you will be better off for it. Your death rest is still looking fine, so that's good. How's our quests looking? Don't care about that. Don't need that. Okay. Honestly, everything is nice and peaceful. It's a very rare occurrence in the Rim to have things this peaceful. I'm okay with this. I am not going to complain about that. I still wish I had something means to burn these, preferably, but we'll get there. We will get there. Instead of making a wood floor, I could potentially, instead of making this a wood floor, I could make this a place to... Please don't clean in here. Don't allow that. Someone's gonna wind up with rot lung. Well, we got a lot of free hands. Let's see what we got. How's our food looking? Our food's still looking pretty good. But I do have plenty of time for hunting, so let's hunt the squirrels. It also gives us enough for... Whatever happened to the... I think there was a target there at one point. Whatever happened to that? And for that, we need some components. So I gotta go looking. That's steel. There's some components. We'll take that. What else? Got components. We've got gold. That could be used for a rainy day, honestly. Gold is a great way to compress your wealth if you want to increase it quickly, though. It's good not to increase your wealth too much. Let's see. So this is pretty much done, and it's honestly in the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the roof here, and then I'm going to deconstruct it because all of this roof is in the way. Just the roof's in the way, the thing is in the way, it's all in the way. Don't need it. So now we're just going to deconstruct it. And then this entire section over here, I might be able to do something with. I'm not sure what yet, but something nonetheless. Wait, is that Grape Hall? That's just fog. Okay, that's fine. I was a little worried for a second there. Let's see, zone... No, I don't see anything. Were there dead people here? I could have swore there was dead people. There's one. There we go, all better. Now we just leave them in there, and then we'll burn them later. Nature retreat, you know what, that's fine. Go hunt to your heart's content. Just don't hunt something like a rhino, please. Just taking out the pygmies, okay. Oh boy, signal chip. Okay, now we can just talk to people. If we get a high enough stat with somebody, we can request things. Everything will be fine. Everything in me wants to cut all the grass, but I know cutting the grass, all that it'll do is make less food for the muffalos that I tamed a while back, and then they'll just start eating my crops. But I always wind up cutting the grass at some point, so I'm considering it. I really am. So the incendiary launcher is now an option. And I am very tempted to. Yeah, I think I will. Let's make one. Do you even have high crafting? Your crafting's alright, I guess. It's not perfect, but it's there. Now everybody needs something to do. I've gotten a little too efficient. Okay. Well, in that case, you know what? I think another large granite wall layer should be fine. I can even make little pockets. Let's see, what do we got around us? This entire section over here is just extremely good. But I don't have the means to build on it. Not right yet. So all this mud I can't build on unless I probably build light. Okay. Oh, wonderful! A new recruit. Oh, that's another new recruit. Okay, that's another new recruit. That's doable, I think. It's a lot of extra mouths to feed, that's for sure. But I mean, that's also extra hands for fighting, so can't complain. What's up, by the way, Draco? Oh shit! Gold Lily, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. I won something from the Jump Catch game, apparently, that I was not participating in. Okay. Right now, I'm thinking if I can reach a high enough level with royalty, I can get off an island, since right now I have stranded myself in the middle of the ocean away from everybody. So I'm thinking get high enough in royalty and just slowly migrate out somewhere. If I survive, of course, because we always have crowd control to do shenanigans. Wildman, okay. Let's see what we're rocking with. Oh, they're coming in fast, too. Okay. Well, everybody who can fight. Let's see. You actually don't have a weapon. Did you drop your... Oh, yeah, you got into a fight. You go get your weapon. You are a shooty pawn. So we'll bring you over here. You are a shooty pawn. You can go over here. You're also a shooty pawn. That'll go back there. You're a minigun pawn. You can go right here. I think the most funny part right now is I do have modded stuff, but I have so many modded weapons that could be so much better, and being stranded, can't really trade for them, you know? Okay, I don't know what to do with these 3 pawn. I have an idea now that I think about it. Let me see. 2 really good melee pawns. You know what? They're gonna prove themselves. They're both gonna grab a knife. And then... Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and draft both of them. That way you can grab this knife and then front lines. Then you can grab this knife, front lines. You're not really the best for anything outside of maybe building the guns and then assisting in research. That's okay. You're front line though, absolutely. I don't know if I should have them over here with all the shooty pawns. Maybe I can put them like over here so they don't get shot. That sounds like a better idea. I need these 2 to grab their weapons first, that's right. Then they go over here. And if they prove themselves to be really, really useful, maybe one gets a Zeus hammer, you never know. You know what? Take the bow. Is there anybody else that I should be worried about? The lifter, maybe, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What is this? Wait. Oh, it's a bolt. It's another bolt action rifle. Okay. I hope they didn't. I forgot that's an option. And you know what? They probably will, because I think they all dropped on their side of the wall. Yeah, they all dropped on their side of the wall. Well, no, wait, no, one of them dropped on. Okay, I got 3 of them. You got 1. You successfully managed to get 1 across the wall, and they're probably about to go beat the crap out of my lifter. Okay. Oh, no, they're... Okay, they left. Oh, I just realized they are imps. Oh, they are imps. That is the last thing I needed in my life. Okay. Imps are not good because imps set things on fire. We don't need that in my life right now. Oh, what are you doing, you crazy... Okay, you're going to run and hope that you don't get shot. You're going right here now. There's only one of the pawns over there that can possibly just blast them, so maybe... Oh, wonderful. Good, 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 good. And now there's a lot of people on fire, probably. The panic has begun. All hell has... Okay, and they're leaving. Good. Okay, now we just need all of them not to be on fire, preferably. Okay. Good news. We have some imps to mess with. A light charge blaster. That's might be useful, honestly. Is that a single shot though? Hold on. Are you a single shot? I don't know. You know what? We're gonna test it out. Who doesn't have a weapon? And I think they... You know what? You're gonna go test it out because you're like right here. Perfect. We're gonna test it on one of those stone chunks. Yes. Oh, that's like point blank. Hold on a minute. If this is point... What does this thing do? Wait. Oh, wait. No. This thing is a much larger range. Okay. Oh, so this is more of a... This is more of like a mechanoid turret style thing. Okay, I can work with this. I don't think you should have that. I was wondering what this was. Okay. I was like, man, the range on this is... Oh, there's a lot of range. Oh, I could... You know what? You are going to go coagulate a few of them. But you're also going to try and eat some of them. Oh, but I don't really have a prison for them. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna go eat a few of them. We're just gonna eat them and hope for the best. Because we needed blood for the sanguinophage anyways. Eat this one. This one actually has the door open. You wonder what would be the worst possible thing to happen right now? So I've currently got Anomaly on as well. The worst possible thing that could happen right now is if something like, say, a Revenant showed up. Because they like to show up at the worst possible times. You know what? I'm feeling cheeky. Let's provoke the void, sure. Let's see, let's have you... You're gonna invoke it just in case they trigger something. Everybody else is gonna Ooga Chaka. So now if you get Psychic Shock, somebody important won't go down. Oh, right. Oh, I can just do this. Absolutely. I decided, you know what? After a good raid, it's always good to provoke and call over the Revenant to get it out the way. Knowing me, I probably have like 5 pawns who are infected by a metal horror too, so that's horrible, but it'll be fine. Somebody's absolutely gonna get raw lung. I thought I invoked a robot trader. A colonist street. Oh, okay, you see it. Psychic shock, I don't care. You're fine. Things are gonna go very, very badly. Who's still unburied? Oh, Bunny. Okay, that, you know what? That's fair. That probably shouldn't be, but I still don't have a means to burn anything because if... Oh, right. Since they were summoned by crowd control, I don't think I can really do anything with them outside of harvest organs. But I could probably... Yeah, let's just do that. Let's put a few beds. Yeah, I think that's a solid idea. This fire is still going. That is the ridiculous part of all of this. Poor Underwood. A ghoul. Honestly, a ghoul isn't that bad. I can work with a ghoul. It's just one ghoul? Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. You know, Underwood, go deal with that. You're better at combat than beating out fires. Dennis, you can actually have really long range. Let's see if you can hit anything. Oh, what do we got? All the ghoul stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we're just gonna long jump to try and save some time. Big jumps! Big jumps! Okay, you're just gonna chase Underwood. That's fine. I can work with this. I wonder if Psychic Shock Lance will work on them. They might. And Dennis is just gonna sit there and pepper them with the new little weapon they got. And now the ghoul is damaged. Okay, where? Okay, that corner there, that corner. So this wall is gonna be coming down. I need to get underboard. Okay, that's not too bad. I can work with this. This section is gonna be really damn. It won't destroy the void monolith, right? I don't think that can happen. I think it's like an immortal object. You two go this way. Okay, now everything is very upset. The blue is deal with an infestation. That is one of the things I don't need right now. Okay, everything is fine. All it's gonna do is it killed the deer. It killed the deer. Okay. Okay. I don't know where the infestation is, and that's the one thing I don't need in my life because I don't like having bugs. Bugs are horrible. They are the worst part. They are right here. There was an infestation a long time ago, and I don't know where it was. It just occurred to me that that happened. Oh no. I just remembered. I completely forgot that there was an infestation like last time. Okay, so this needs to be taken care of ASAP. That's like the most dangerous thing. Underwood, how long do you have? You have plenty of time. No, yeah, let's go take care of them before they become the problem. The sooner I can deal with them, the better. And right now there's no mega spiders, so I can definitely deal with them. Just blast them. Okay, there's maybe a few more than I thought. Now we just kinda long jump away over here. Boing. They're still kinda coming in a little... Okay, they are not going down as fast as I was hoping they would. Let's have you jump back really far. Okay, maybe we can blast them now. Or we miss every shot. Okay, come on, you gotta take it down. At least one, come on. Okay, so this one is on its way over here, probably because the wall is down, which is fair. These two, this one should be, yeah, that one's pretty injured, that one's pretty injured, so all we have left is that one, which can be dealt with. Good. That one's dealt with. Now we just gotta go deal with this one that is running in. I should really set somebody to attack. But that's okay. We're just gonna long jump as fast as we possibly can and maybe take aggro. I don't know what it is, just something about doing all the combat with a singular pawn. It's just always what I default to. I really should use more pawns than just one for combat, because when this one dies, bad things could happen. Okay, that one should be bleeding out soon. Oh, that is nowhere close to bleeding out. Okay. There we go. All better. The other one should bleed out very quickly, though. Okay, I'll live with that. Oh, wait. No, I won't. Hold on. Wait. I need to actually go destroy the hive. Right. I almost forgot about the most important part of dealing with a hive. You destroy the hive. Completely forgot. There we go. The infestation has been dealt with. The other infestation is in here somewhere. It is going to get so far out of hand that I'm not going to be able to deal with it unless somebody gets a really lucky orbital strike and nails it for me. But at that point, it's probably going to nail the main settlement too. So I don't know which would be better. Because At least the infestation I could see has been cleansed. That's all I can say. Because I have no idea if it is fully cleansed. I'm still out of power. Oh, I hope my food doesn't go bad. It's probably fine, right? I hope it's fine. I think it's fine. How long is the power going to be out? How long has it been out? It's only been 8 hours. Oh my god. Okay. So the flu is all something that needs to be dealt with, which can be fine. I can work with that. Everything looks, yeah, that should be fine. There's no red. There's a bunch of yellow, but there's no red. Red means they're in just bad, but I don't think anybody is red, so should be fine. These people have an infection, and I don't care. They're also dealing with hypothermia, which I also am not worried about. I would appreciate if you wouldn't binge eat right now. We might lose a lot of food soon, and I really would prefer that not happen. At least they're rebuilding the wall. Wait, no, for the love of God, why would you let that thing out? Why would you let it? You know what? No, we're doing this the easy way. You get back down. We are not playing this game. No, you get back in there. We'll deal with you later. For now, this pain in the ass. Okay. We will coagulate you. That's fine, because I have something to eat here. That's fine. There. Now, we have to go eat because somebody did an oopsie daisy. So for anybody who may not like the Anomaly DLC, I just want to let you know. A lot of people may see the Anomaly DLC as like a glorified mod, but they do have one really, really nice benefit that you can use from it. And that is whenever you have the ability to sort of... Basically, whenever you can call in flesh pits, it works really well with biotech because you can dump all of your pollution bags into the flesh pits and then cover them up. I don't think that's how it works. Free meat? Maybe not, but at the very least, maybe they can go get some because we are not cannibals. In this playthrough specifically. Well, you can have a minigun. You can have a bolty because we have a lot of them now. You can have a bolty because why not? What all do these people have? No, you can have a poor revolver, sure. Does everybody have a weapon now? It looks like we do. Good. What is that? So what is that? Why are there 2 incendiary launchers being worked on? Cancel both of them. My God, what a waste of resources. We don't need more. We don't need to be cannibals. There's plenty of things to hunt. Honestly, the bison are probably a better idea than anything. Although, how long has the solar flare been going on? 18 hours, so it should almost be back. Wouldn't be a bad idea if I had the ability to start a fire here. The fire is what I really need right now because I didn't realize I created this, did not create a means of fire. Maybe I can make like a crafting spot or something and make it that way. Can I make fire with this? Firebomb, perfect. No, it's fine. We got a means to it, and we don't even need power for it. The bison is angry, but that is fine. As long as you shoot it fast enough, please. Please shoot it fast enough. There we go. See, everything's fine. Didn't doubt him for a second. Nope. But then you start developing the giggles. We don't want to develop the giggles. No. I do, however, want to go ahead and let's bring Bison. I don't care. Bison's angry. That's fine. One of you can absolutely hold. Let's give this woman the stealing knife the opportunity. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So for anybody who doesn't know this trick, here's a fun little thing. Cremation things are extremely luxurious. That's where if you have so much excess power, it doesn't matter. Or you don't want to, say, use like a harbinger tree or something. All you got to do, open the door with some sort of fire. Let's move you back some just so you don't catch the rot. Then you set it on fire. You close the door. Don't allow anybody into it. And all the corpses will burn. Easy peasy. A lot cheaper than a cremation place. And you don't need to waste all that power on one either. It's great. Is it as nice as cremation? Probably not, but it's a lot more effective. And on top of that, the bigger the box, the more bodies it can hold. So say if you get involved in a major war, it'll be fine. Exactly. And the things are starting to wander off because I don't... Okay, my granite supplies are kind of low, but we can always get more. It's fine. I just realized, why is it snowing? Where is the snow coming from? Oh, thank God. Everything is fine. We no longer have to worry about all the colonists being pissed off because somebody's unburied. A merchant. Oh, I needed one of those pretty badly. I'm quite happy for that. Which one of you? I think it was you. Yeah, you. Hey, friend. I really needed a merchant, and I am glad you came along. It's a shame you went up here instead of near any of my doors, but we'll work on that. That's fine. So what do you got? You got limestone and marble. Don't really need either of those. Biofurite, I might take. It's pretty cheap for the price. At the same time, I can definitely get rid of the ironwood. The pulsar would also be pretty nice. Oh, it's really hard for me to say no to pemmican as well because I can always buy so much pemmican. Do I just want to go with that? I might, honestly. Well, the biofear, you know, I'll take the biofear. Part of me says I don't need to. Part of me says I do, and I kind of want it. You know, this is getting pretty dirty. I think it's time to go ahead and clean up. Are you going to finish this incendiary launcher? Or are you just going to set it down and somebody else starts the friggin' project? Because that's a pretty bad problem. You know what? Better yet, hold on. This is dumb. I'm sick of it doing this repeatedly. It's going to do it all the time. Dennis, you're going to do it. There. Now nobody will start like 10 different projects. And I gotta find another source of components. And I am not sure where I'm gonna get all these components. What is this? Why is there a dead guinea pig out here? Who just killed a random guinea pig and left it? Is there a predator? I guess the fox might have. Oh, there's a goose. We are immediately hunting this goose. You know, better yet, we need as many people to take this goose on as possible. We all know what kind of a threat a goose can pose, and we're taking care of it. Why aren't these dead? Probably the damn goose. There's so many random dead animals. Everybody is going to be front and center for this damn goose. I don't care. I have seen what geese can do. Really? Why is it getting so cold? Okay, everybody, ready, aim, fire! Take the goose down! There is no longer a goose on the loose. I believe it. I would absolutely believe that the goose killed them all. I've seen what these geese do, man. I've seen it. It's horrible. I would absolutely believe that goose is the reason that the buffalo were dead, the turkeys died. I wouldn't doubt if I looked over and the rhinos were dead because of the friggin' goose. Because the goose is on the loose, and nobody wants a goose on the loose. That's a recipe for disaster right there. I have a lot of buffalo wool. I'm gonna go ahead and make a tailoring bench. We're gonna need one. There. I can just put this right here. Oh no, they're apathetic. Oh wait, did somebody have some for waste packs? How many waste packs? Oh my god, that's a lot of waste packs. I don't know if I want to deal with that many. I really don't. That sounds like a lot. Let me crunch some numbers. Okay, I don't know if I'm willing to deal with, what is this, 32 piles of waste packs for this. I don't think that's enough payment, because waste packs are a pain until you unlock the flesh pits to create a landfill. As much as I usually don't mind, I don't have the means to summon one. Damn it, Fluffy! Can you not? Okay. I'm going to need to provoke the void at least one more time if I'm going to get a bonus from it. But I want to rebuild my wall because it was blown up. I don't like having a blown up wall. I just realized a lot of people probably don't have a bed. Because a lot of beds were, or a lot of people will just suddenly join the colony. So let's just make a bunch of beds. Yeah, we got at least Maggie doesn't. What's wrong with you? Oh, hypothermia. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I need to make a hospital. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's make one of those. We're just gonna delete this and make an Oxel hospital. Another colonist? I don't know if but that's so much. That's so many colonists. I'm gonna make a hospital because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to use it soon. We're just gonna go ahead and make this. This right here is gonna be like that. And we're gonna build 2 wood doors because we need access to the good stuff very quickly. Another fun fact, if you use straw matting instead of the sterile flooring, it also works pretty good for keeping stuff at least a bit cleaner. As weird as it is to have straw matting for flooring of a hospital, it's somewhat better than normal flooring because it gets really dirty. Wow. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that new... Anyway, what? Ah, it's like... This colonist is horrible. Oh no. It's basically just... I feel like I could have a better combat pawn if I were to raise a child while at the same time, I feel like they've got some really good passions. I'll give them that. But they are really, really, really lacking in a lot of the other departments. Sammy, why are you freezing? Please quit freezing. Let's make everybody jackets. They all need jackets, clearly. Let's make a few parkas. We need a lot of parkas, apparently. So we'll make 10 of them. Who's the best at it? Dennis. Dennis, you go make it. Where is Dennis? Dennis? Dennis! Entity escape. Son of a... Okay. You can go this way then. It's fine. You are going to go over here. Let's capture it because we didn't go into too much trouble with it. I'm still not too worried. Okay. Dennis, buddy, you go make jackets. We need jackets pretty badly. I know we have a lot of Muffalo stuff down here. I haven't talked to a potato in a pretty hot minute, I like to think. A smoke leaf binge? We don't even have much smoke leaf. How are you going to binge on it? Oh, the wall is almost usable. It's almost a wall. The only potatoes I talked to are in the minimum effort free company in Final Fantasy XIV. Well, I might as well make you go repair them. There, the lifter is up and about. It's not very fast, but no, keep repairing it. Make sure it's fully fixed. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit, but it'll be nice to have something that can carry stuff around so we don't have to worry. Okay, everything in here is burned. That's good. Can you quit trying to roam away? You're being a problem. Let's make a tool cabinet. I'm sure a lot of things will benefit from that. We'll just put it here, because I'm not worried about the placement right now. Our entire thing is kind of goofy looking anyways. Is that Psych IT? That is Psych IT. You know what? You might like that. Go drink it. That might help you feel better. I don't know where the Psych IT came from, but that might make you feel better. Beavers. 62 manhunting beavers! Jesus fucking Christ! What am I supposed to do against 62 beavers? No! How old are you? Your highest skill is... You are a child. Your highest skill is social. I don't think I want to deal with 62 beavers just because... No! That's a lot of beavers. It's going to take a lot of convincing to make me... It's going to take a lot more convincing than just, I can talk really well. Absolutely not. My God, who would deal with 62 manhunting beavers just because I talk to people real good? Oh. Why do we have a medical emergency? What's wrong? Oh, the flu. You'll be fine. Okay. You're good. You'll be fine. Yours is extreme, but you'll be fixed up shortly. I'm not worried. It's really, really hard to die from something like flu. Oh God, what's wrong with you now? Why are you always so upset? Oh, you haven't eaten. Okay. Well, we don't have food, so that's understandable. I can see why you haven't eaten. Okay, we're dealing with a very big problem now. We have no food. But there is stuff to hunt on the map. We can work with that. I don't want to start... You know what? We're hunting all of this. every single last thing on here that doesn't have a percentage chance, and then we'll work on the ones that do. The boom bats are going to be a little more difficult, but it'll be okay. For now, it's time to hunt because we need food. Okay. Well, the good news is our wall has been made. So we're even safer on the inside as long as there isn't like an orbital bombardment in the dead center. I should be fine. Because the dead center orbital bombardment, that's going to be a... Why are you people always verbally abusing each other? Why do you hate each other so much? Okay. So we're going to need more metal. That can be arranged by mining that. That's compact machinery, which we can also mine this to get that out the way. There's a lot of metal over here, too. And now we can provoke things again. Good, good. How much energy are we still working with? We still got a good bit of it. That's good. I'm gonna need to make a butcher table. I just realized I don't have one of those. Oh, I should really... Okay, first things first. Wood beds. Lots and lots of wood beds. That one, maybe not so much. But the rest of them, absolutely. Lots of wood beds. All these wood beds are medical. Then we need lights. Lots and lots of lights. And then, preferably, I should probably put in a vent or two. I mean, I don't really need to, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. They are eating raw food. That's going to piss them off so much. Okay, they are going to be very, very... And there is a manhunter pack, but I can work with that. Well, maybe. Hold on. What are they? Oh, shit, they're boom bats. Okay, that could be a very... How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 of them. And there's a boom bat outside that probably shouldn't be outside. Ah, hell. Okay. Can you get into a claimed area? You can. Please get into the home area if possible. Where is the home area? It is all the way out there. Okay, you know what? Better yet, let's go ahead and make an area 1. There. Go to area 1. Preferably. That'll be fine. You need to eat something or someone. That someone is right there. That is fine. These boom bats will be a problem later. For now, we deal with it to the best of our ability. As things are going right now, I don't really need to worry too much about things like this, because it's fine. You need the blood more than they need it. So right here is going to be a very big problem because I don't know what all is here that I could hunt. How's my hunting looking anyway? Oh, it's all boom bat. Okay, so I've gotten everything. Okay. So everything that could have been hunted has been hunted. Understandable. Okay, it's absolutely all downhill from here. So if all of those are there, and everybody's coming in through this side, maybe they'll stay on this side, but is Cold Snap still going? It's still pretty damn cold out here, but I don't know if the Cold Snap's still going. Then again, everything's gonna grow pretty damn slow. Oh, I've gotten a few things of, at least have a few simple meals. My problem as it stands is I don't quite have enough food for all of these. I could try and build a much bigger field, but I don't know how well it'll work, but I will try. This entire thing is going to be a field. Everything here. Biggest rice field I can possibly make. Will it be enough? I do not know. I'm sure the Muffalos are going to absolutely tear into it eventually. Thankfully, with all the wombats over here, nothing's gonna really harass you. No. Absolutely not. Don't you dare. Skip abduction's ready. Sweet. One more basic. Okay. Skip abduction is actually one of my favorites because you never know what you're gonna get. Skip abduction for... No, you can go ahead and invoke. I don't care. That is fine. Let's have everybody play the fun game. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. Get over there and ooga chaka. Okay, somebody's getting abducted. You guys are all mining over here, which, you know what? That is fine. I am okay with that. As long as the boom bats don't get any ideas. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. We're just gonna kidnap somebody random, throw them in jail, and then eat them. What's the worst that can happen? What is this? 4 Federation soldiers. You don't have very high skills for the trouble that I would have to go through. That's a hard sell, my dude. Who do we get? Okay, you have marine armor. Oh, you are a bit. Yeah, you've got some stuff going, all right. That's for sure. We are going to go ahead. We're capturing you real quick. We're gonna actually, no. We're gonna strip and then capture. There we go. And then we just get a quick munch. Munch, munch, munch. There, now we're all topped off, perfect. And we've got the free meal, we got some free drugs. I mean, we're doing great. You're still down, that's fine. I have no qualms about that. Thankfully, the wall's holding up really nice and well. The wall was a great choice, especially double stacking it, so it's not too bad. And then you have this little thing in the way, so people can't really stand on it. They're a little too awkward for it. An important mission. What do we got? I was told I have a very important mission. Which one is it? I'm assuming it was this one. So what do we got? Some planetary experiments, a layer of ash. But in exchange... Ooh. Hyperweave is really, really good for clothing. And if I unlock the ability to make a nuclear generator, that could also be a lot of uranium for keeping it powered for a while. That is a hard one. But it's 17 days of ash. And ash cools off the place as well as kills crops, I think. Ooh, that is a tough one. I might be able to. But do I want it for hyperweave? Or do I want all the more bulk stuff? I definitely don't want this one. I don't need this one. These two, you know what? I'll take this one. Sure, I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. This one I still think is a horrible idea. An animal stampede. A stampede of what? Stampede of wolves. I mean, those are huntable, but there's a volcanic winter, but it should be fine for a few days. I can live with that. And the pods are up there. Should be doable at least. I can work with that. How long until I get... oh, wait, that's right. I probably need the means to get something that new. Okay, you have marine armor, and that is satisfactory. You know what? Go take the Zeus hammer. I have a colony wealth of 100,000. That is more bad than good, if you ask me. Because more wealth means much bigger problems. If it wasn't for all the friggin' boom bats, I probably would have went after those wolves. Could have been good eating right there. How's my food looking? I have one. A singular simple meal. Let's harvest this. Harvest this. Do I have any other food that's just kind of sitting there? Yeah, there's an apple tree. I'll take that. What else? What else? Anything? Berries? Sure. Oh. I am running so low on food. Ooh, that's a lot of it right there. What do we got? 50 fine meals. Thank you so much. I will no longer starve, at least for a little bit. As long as somebody... Why are you people always fighting? As long as... Okay, good. Somebody did pick them up. So now we're doing so much better. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lily. Now, everybody's also going to get a slight mood boost for fine meals. It's going to be great. This is great. We are getting somewhere. Wait, why are you down? Was it the fight? Oh, you have dependents. Oh, I never realized you have smoke leaf dependents. That could be a problem. I don't think I actually have smoke leaf. I guess I can plant some fields of it now that I have noticed. Plants a field of smoke leaf, and you know what? That's... Smoke leaf is also a means of money, so we'll take it. Oh, I really need to get the flesh pit going. Because once the flesh pit gets going, I can take as much stuff as I possibly need. Because once you get a flesh pit, any waste packs that you get, you just dump in the flesh pit. Then you cover it up by killing the flesh meld. You never did get redeem coins again? I'll have to check it after stream. I got you, buddy. Since after all, I'm going to try and incorporate at least one crowd control every week on top of all my other shenanigans. I got you, buddy. Since I'm sure a lot of the settings got changed after I stopped getting billed for it for a few months. Because I put it on rest. And now I just felt like, you know what, let's have some fun with it again. And crowd control and Rimworld is always the better of all of them, honestly. Why am I playing Zomboid at some point, though? Oh, good trader. Are the wombats still there? There's like 2 of them. I could probably work with 2 of them. Oh, it's just a singular small trader, too. Okay. Well, I can work with the single person. That's fine. Let's see what you got. Which one was it? Oh, where? Oh, you can talk pretty good. Yeah, I'll to them. Hey, friend. What you got? You've got hens and roosters. The hens aren't a bad idea, honestly. I could get a lot of food off of that. And then if I bring a rooster into the mix, I run out of all my food because they hatch into chicks, and then I cry. Oh, that is an option. Let's check everything else. I can sell these. What else you got? Don't really need the components don't mind them, but don't need them. I can get rid of a lot of this leather. I'm not really too worried about it. I do like the go juice. Plenty of steel, so I'm fine with that. Oh, food! Do you have food? That's a thing I just remember. You have dates. I can take those. That is food. Well, I don't really need the food right now, actually. I got the fine meals, but it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll take the dates. I'll take them. Absolutely. There. A super donation. What'd we get? Oh, I know what that is. We'll get our fastest pawn to hang on to that one. You drop that for a moment. You're the speediest pawn, so you're going to be the one who holds that, because that's from the Rimworld mod, and I love this thing. The only downside is it sets things on fire. So, really good at anti-infantry, I guess I could say. I can work with this. You had a Wildman Horde? Why would you send a Wildman Horde after me? Maybe the temperature's not good enough for the Wildman Horde. I don't know. Because they've been working today. I mean... No, they have been working. Maybe the temperatures are just bad enough to where if you set a Wildman Horde, they'll just freeze to death? Through channel points. You know what? Let me check something real quick. Let's see. I see nothing. That is a good point. I don't know where your Wildman Horde is. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that there's something like in the past that you can redeem that you can get your points back for. It's okay, buddy. You've been here a while. Just remind me to disable the channel point thing for it, and then just find something, give your points back. It'll be all right. Oh, okay. We've got a lot of lavish meals. You know what? I'm building a door up here. I am absolutely building a door up here. I need one up here. Because clearly all this stuff wants to go up here. And then I can put a door here. I don't need that kind of door though. Let's put a wood door. Put this over here. Because everything is going up here. I might as well go up there. I appreciate the meals. That'll let me last a little bit longer. And then after all the stream shenanigans, I can check in on the coins, since they're supposed to be as frequent and cheap and plentiful as possible, because what's the fun of running crowd control when you can't, you know, use it? But I don't know how the settings have changed, so it's going to be a second. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a lot of that's a lot of beef. Are you trying to say you got beef with me? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say? Do you got beef with me? Oh god, even more. Look, I get it. You got beef with me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mod's got beef. And now a bolt action? Should I be worried? You sent me a lot of food and then a gun. I don't know how to interpret that. This one is personal? Ah! You know what? That's fair. Well, we got a lot of idle people. You know what? If they're idle, they can work in the rice fields. It's fine. If they got nothing better going on, they can all plant rice. I am not opposed to everybody planting rice if they can. Because we have a very big rice field to fill. I should really provoke the void one more time. Okay. You are... No, you're a prisoner. You. You're not a chanter, you're an invoker. Okay, we're gonna provoke the void again. Because, obviously, before stream ends, we have to know what our next problem is gonna be, right? Please don't be a metric ton of chimeras, is all I ask. That's the one thing I don't want to deal with, is a ton of chimeras. Because if we have to deal with a bunch of chimeras, that could be a problem. Because they're very tanky. They're dangerous. And that's probably what I'm going to get as chimeras. So, what are we getting? That's the big question. Who's about to break? Why are you about to break? What is your problem? Right. Gore Hulks may have been worse. You know what? I think I would have been better off with the others. But I think that Gore Hulks are pretty flammable, so you know what? Let's try it. I'm sure you could use all the points to kill all the colonies. I do not doubt that you have enough points to ruin every colony that I create for the next 2 years, you know? Well, Gore Hulks have been dealt with because I was graciously given a gun from the Rimworld mod. I appreciate that a lot, by the way. Very, very nice. And now these things are on fire. I could capture one. That is an option. And since they're more ranged focused, it might not be a bad idea to capture one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna capture at least one of them. Let's go get them. The rest of them can burn, I don't care. You no longer need a self-tend. What's worse than having no food? But... Oh. Oh, you didn't want me to answer that. You're just... Oh, I see. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I've got quite a few pawns now. I don't know where they are going to sleep. They're going to sleep in the hospital. This is no longer a hospital. Okay, there's a few more than I originally planned for. Are they useful? That one doesn't have access to combat. That one's good at construction. That one exists. That one is actually a doctor. I don't mind that. That one is really good at planting. I'm happy with that. Well, that is definitely a lot. And you know what? I think it's time to go ahead and attune to the next level of the monolith while we have this problem. Which one of you can shoot? Perfect. You're also a doctor. A doctor with a minigun sounds great. Let's go attune to the next level of the monolith, because if we can't escape through royal means, we can just at least escape through eldritch means. The next level of monolith has been started. Oh boy. It's about to get a lot worse. Because now we have access to these. And the worst one is this one. I hate that one. I don't like this one. I hate this one. But now we have access to... Okay, if I remember correctly through all of these, this one reanimates the dead. I believe that's the cube that makes everybody obsessive. That's the one that can swallow your colonists. Oh wait, that's the chimeras. Okay, so now the chimeras can come. One of the, I think it's this one, is a death spear, which you can deactivate and then send after a raid. These are the 3 different types of monoliths. One of them clones your people. One of them sends your people to a weird pocket dimension maze. And then one of them, I forget what one of them does. So I know one clones your people, one sends you to a maze. I can't remember what the last one does. Clone, maze, and... yeah, I can't remember for the life of me what the other one does. That one is awful because that's the Revenant, and when you don't have a big enough colony to actually find it, it can wipe you out because it can leave everybody in a coma. One of these, I don't think it's one of these, I think it's one of these, is like a fleshy mass that can appear and take over your colony and cover it in flesh. One of these is actually, and one of these involves this, that creates the flesh pit. The flesh pit is my favorite thing because once you unlock the flesh pit, you can go very, very far in biotech because you can unlock the flesh pits, get whatever mechs you want, recharge them as much as you want, and then dump everything into the place like a landfill. And then everything's fine. And as for that, I can't remember what anything else. I got a thing. You're giving me a knife. Should I be worried about why you're giving me a knife? Is there a reason you're giving me a knife? Are you telling me that something is coming that needs a knife? You know what? That person gets a knife. That's not a knife, this is a knife. The bright side of everything is we have a lot of food right now. So it's okay. I could be okay with this. You thought it would be a club, you know what? It's just a really pointy club. It's a sharp club. Oh. I see. Oh, okay. Now that is actually really, really good. Hold on. Oh my god, you gave me 2 mono swords, and one of them actually has a persona in it. What is that? A bolt action. Okay, some of this stuff is actually really good, some of it's alright, but this? You are going to go get that mono sword, because that is a lot better. You are gonna go get the steel club, because I am not giving you anything useful. Honestly, you can have the LMG, it's better than a bolty. Wait, didn't one of you have... which one of you had the... there, you. You can have the other Persona one. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, it covered the new recruits, all right. I can give you that one. I can give you that one. It definitely covered new recruits. And you cannot even pick that up because you're incapable of violence, because you're one of those really horrible pawns. A Harbinger tree. I kind of wish I had a seed for it, because if I had a seed for the Harbinger tree, I would bring it into my base over here. Harbinger trees are one of the best ways to get rid of bodies next to the little burn room. I usually recommend the burn room more than anything, but a Harbinger tree is a pretty good second, because Harbinger trees are just dump and forget, while burn rooms, you can actively get rid of it a lot quicker. The only downside is if you don't pay attention to creating your stockpile for your Harbinger tree, yeah, it'll start putting all your hunted animals there, and then you get to be sad because your because all your hard-working hunted animals get eaten, and not by you. All right. Well, I have no idea what is coming next. The Gray Pall is out, which means something is coming. I don't know what is coming. We have one pawn that's about to break. I don't know what they're going to do. And as all that goes, I'm very happy with how things have turned out because the colony has grown. We've got a burn room. We've got a lot more pawns than I know what to do with so far. So at least there's two outcomes that can come from this. Number one, a revenant shows up. We deal with that like it's nothing. Easy peasy. Number two, a metal horror shows up. And if a metal horror shows up, that could be very, very bad. Because the moment that a lump of gray flesh falls on the floor, then, well, yeah, a lump of gray flesh is like the worst thing that could happen right now because there's a lot of new people and not a lot to do with it. I should double check, make sure there's no gray flesh on the floor right now because there could be. That's always a possibility. I don't think that there is. I think we're okay. So I haven't seen any gray flesh. Okay, with that being said, go ahead and claim whatever final coins that you can. Whatever coins you want, go ahead and grab them. I'm about to go ahead and wrap things up. Oh my god. The colony has definitely grown. And the chaos is about to grow now that we're at the next level of the monolith. I don't know where things are going to go from here. I don't even know if I'm going to get off the island at this rate because we have a lot of bodies to carry off the island now. And in order to do that, we're going to need some method of either getting a really high-ranking noble person, which that's a headache in itself, or we can use the monolith to get out of here. We could also try the Arco Nexus, but that's going to require a really, really high colony wealth, and I don't know if I can do that very quickly while stranded. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap everything up. I'm going ahead and cutting crowd control now. Boink. All right. And with that, I think it is a fair stopping point. So thank you for coming out tonight, everybody. I appreciate everything, all the support. And I know that next week is going to be... I should have a lot more next week. I think my next stream is on Friday where I'm actually reading a visual novel. So if you want to hang out for a story, there's that. If you want to hang out for more crowd control, I'm doing that next week. And I believe next Rimworld crowd control will be on Monday, I believe. So if you're into that. And until then, I'll catch everybody in the next one. And yeah, have a great night, everybody.